Is LaMelo a future Laker? LaMelo Ball, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, has had an impressive sophomore year following his amazing performance in his first year in the NBA. So it is no surprise that his consistent performance has seen him linked to the Los Angeles Lakers. Moreso, the Lakers are in a major rebuild for next season after their terrible campaign this season where they were 11th in the Western Conference and consequently didn't qualify for the play-in tournament, not to talk of the playoffs. So, having sacked their head coach Frank Vogel and presently working on how to trade star point guard Russell Westbrook following his disastrous performance this season, many are wondering if the Los Angeles Lakers will make a move for the Charlotte Hornets point guard LaMelo Ball. Will another member of the Ball family join the Lakers? And with a long line of stars to have played for the LA Lakers, will LaMelo Ball be the next in line? Stay with us to find out. LaMelo Ball is no strange name among basketball fans. Even before he joined the NBA, he and his brothers have always attracted media attention. Born in Southern California around the Los Angeles area to LeVar and Tina Ball, who are both former college basketball players, his older brothers are Lonzo and LiAngelo, who are also professional basketballers. At just the age of 13, he had committed to play college basketball for UCLA and was considered a five-star recruit while he was still in high school. He, however, couldn't play in the NCAA because of some eligibility issues. At the age of 16, he became the youngest American to ever sign a professional basketball contract when he signed with Prinai of the Lithuanian Basketball League, LKL. He left after 4 months, and despite playing 12.8 minutes per game, he averaged 6.5 points and 2.4 assists, shooting 26.8% from the field. As a substitute for college basketball, he signed with the Los Angeles Ballers of the Junior Basketball Association, and on his debut recorded a triple-double of 40 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals, shooting 15 of 40 from the field. He led the Los Angeles Ballers to a JBA championship and over 8 regular seasons recorded 39.6 points, 14.6 rebounds, and 11.5 assists per game. He later signed with the Illawarra Hawks of the Australian-based National Basketball League, NBL, to prepare for the NBA draft. In his first regular season in the NBL, he became the 4th player in NBL history to record consecutive triple-doubles. His season was later cut short by injury, but before this he averaged 17 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game in the 12 games he played and was named NBL Rookie of the Year. He then declared for the 2020 draft and was selected 3rd overall by the Charlotte Hornets. He struggled initially with the game time as it took the Hornets' head coach James Borrego 20 games before introducing him to the starting lineup. However, unlike his elder brother Lonzo Ball, who struggled in his first year with the Lakers, LaMelo Ball was different as his impact on the team was massive. He became the youngest player in NBA history to record a triple-double in just his 10th NBA game at the time. Despite averaging 28.8 minutes per game in his rookie year, he averaged 15.7 points, 6.1 assists, and 5.9 rebounds per game in his rookie year and was consequently named the 2020 Rookie of the Year. His performance prompted Charlotte Hornets owner and Hall of Famer Michael Jordan to say, "I think Melo has adjusted to the NBA game better than any of us ever thought earlier in his career. He has exceeded our expectations so far this season." His performance even caught the eyes of the Golden State Warriors point guard Steph Curry, who said, "He's playing amazing. There's a lot of talk about what he could show his rookie year. He's surprising a lot of people." But before the NBA draft, there were concerns about Ball's shooting form. However, he proved every doubter wrong by finding ways to create his shot while making 35.2% from beyond the arc in the first season. Regardless of the Hornets' 33-39 record in the 2020-21 season, LaMelo was a standout performer, leading the team in assists per game and was 3rd on the team's point per game, despite playing fewer minutes than the other two. He continued his impressive performance in the 2021-22 season, averaging 20.1 points, 7.6 assists, and 6.7 rebounds in 32.3 minutes per game, and was also named in 2020-21 NBA All-Star Game. This caused him to become the 4th youngest player in an All-Star game, and as expected, he didn't disappoint as he recorded 18 points on 7 of 11 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals in just 22 minutes. A former professional basketball player who is now a sports analyst for ESPN, JJ Redick, also attests to his talent in one of his podcasts where he likened LaMelo Ball's game to a former NBA star, Jason Williams. The comp is a little bit like Jay Will, White Chocolate, who I played with in Orlando. LaMelo is probably at this point we could comfortably say is going to be much more prolific, and he's going to win some more accolades than Jay will, but Jay was a great NBA player. But that's sort of what I see. The daring risk, the risk-reward value proposition that he takes literally on a play-by-play basis is something to behold. The confidence and courage it takes to make those plays, it's awesome, it's fun to watch. He's one of my favorite players to watch right now. Playing for the Charlotte Hornets this season, he's already their best player. But several fans and analysts think the Charlotte Hornets aren't the best fit for his talents if he aims to win a championship and become a superstar. The Hornets own the worst regular season record of all time. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016 and haven't gone past the first round of the playoff series in 19 years. In fact, they're one of the least successful teams in the NBA, as they have never won a championship, conference title, or even a division title. It is not surprising that many have linked him with the Los Angeles Lakers franchise. Meanwhile, the Lakers, who are in for a major rebuild, are presently in search of talented players to include in their team roster for the coming season. The 2021-22 season was a terrible one for the Lakers, as they finished 11th in the Western Conference despite being star-studded. Following the sack of their head coach Frank Vogel, there have been rumors that point guard Russell Westbrook could be traded just after one season with the Lakers. The Lakers are trying to offload the 2016-2017 season MVP not just because of his disastrous performance, but because of his expensive contract. Westbrook's salary of $44.4 million and his $47.1 million player option in 22-23 could be a stumbling block in the Lakers' rebuild. With not many teams interested in him, there have been many rumors that the Hornets might be interested in a potential trade for Westbrook. Moreso, Anthony Davis's injury concern and LeBron James' age, plus the possibility of him becoming a free agent once his contract ends, has forced the Lakers to search for talented players this offseason. However, LaMelo Ball is said to be an established member of the Charlotte Hornets franchise and won't be used in any trade, despite the Hornets trying to create some financial flexibility. But despite the Hornets' stance on LaMelo Ball's position, it hasn't stopped some sports analysts to see the all-star guard as a future Laker. Speaking on First Take, ESPN analyst Jay Williams said, "When I look at LaMelo Ball, I see nothing but purple and gold. It's written all over the way he dresses, the style in which he pulls up to games. It relates to his whole social media image, where he's from, and his dad has so much to do with how things are orchestrated, even with Lonzo getting there the first time." Williams also pointed out that LaMelo Ball should be LeBron James' natural successor once LeBron decides to leave or retire. Hall of Famer Tracy McGrady has also echoed the same sentiments in an interview with Shannon Sharpe. He was asked who would be the face of the NBA in the next 10 years out of Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, Trae Young, and LaMelo Ball, and he said, "If LaMelo Ball could get to La La Land, because I think he's built for that. He has that personality, that moxie. He's built for that. I think he could be that face." The Los Angeles Lakers are no stranger to trying to build with a member of the Ball family, as they drafted Lonzo Ball with the second overall pick in 2017. He was supposed to spearhead the Lakers' rebuilding with young players, but he didn't find much success with the Lakers due to injuries, and he was later traded at the end of the season to the New Orleans Pelicans in a trade package for Anthony Davis. LaMelo Ball, a Los Angeles native, even got praised by Lakers star LeBron James after his first game against the Lakers, where he scored 26 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. LeBron was impressed. "I think he's damn good for his age," James said. "His speed, his quickness, his ability to make shots at all facets, in the paint, floaters, threes. He has a 3-tier already, and he's only going to get better. Every game is a learning experience for him. He's going to get better and better as the season goes on, as his career goes on." Him and Lonzo are two very unique players in our league, and they showcase that every night. With the Hornets guaranteeing that LaMelo is their star player and won't be traded, the Lakers can only get him this offseason if he requests a trade. Also, he can only join the Lakers in the nearest future if he becomes a restricted free agent once his contract with the Hornets ends in 2024, leaving many to patiently wait. Do you think the Charlotte Hornets will include him in a trade for Russell Westbrook? Or do you think LaMelo Ball could become the future of the Lakers? Or perhaps you think if he stays with the Charlotte Hornets, he stands a chance of winning a championship? Tell us what you think in the comments section. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell, as more NBA videos are on the way.